Chief Meteorologist Tom Coomes here with a look at winter 2023. I hope you get a chance to see my winter scattering report. We had a lot of fun skating on the ice at the University of Notre Dame, and just a fun way to talk about winter weather. But here on the app, I want to go a little more in depth because a lot of people look far into the past at all these analogs, and there's something you can learn from that, general trends of an El Nino versus a La Nina. But I'm big on what have you done for me lately, because the climate has changed, and really recent trends have way more weight than trends deep in the past that might correspond somewhere to how this winter may play out. Let's start with the most recent, the big snow Sunday morning. Over 6 inches. You add in the snow for Saturday, it was over 7 inches of snow, but it was not record setting. In 2014, on the same date, we had over a foot of snow. I remember this one too, so I might just need to start circling November 13th as a potential big lake effect snow day. And the lake is something that I've circled as always a big player in our forecast. November snowfall is somewhat of a wild card. We only average about 5 inches of snow in November, and we've seen a few above and a few below over the past 5 years. Not a big signal here, and really nothing that's a predictor of, well, how the rest of winter will play out. One thing that's really been lacking, though, is December snowfall. We saw almost no snowfall last December, and that was a huge deficit to try to make up. And we had really good snow in January and February, but when you get almost nothing in December, that's really significant. The really last year that we saw decent snowfall in December was 2017, and that was a good snow year, a good snow season. And so really the question is, are we going to see a good snow by or before Christmas? Otherwise, we may not be able to pack a whole bunch of winter that can overcome that kind of deficit for January and February. Here's the breakdown. We get over 50 inches of snow on average in winter. That's December, January, and February. December, more than a foot. January, almost 2 feet. And February, almost a foot and a half. And we'll see if we can get there. My breakdown for this winter is the third straight La Nina in a row. That favors winter weather. Lake Michigan, we've already experienced that. Climate change, well, that kind of works against things if you are warmer. The polar vortex, that's kind of a week by week or every 2 or 3 weeks kind of thing. And then, of course, again, that big tendency of warming winters. I hope you get a chance to see my winter forecast. I'll post it here on the app and, of course, on abc57.com.